What's the date today?
To show you
The 9th.
The 9th. To show you fly.
Okay, it's March 9th at about 5:15 and Katie and Carlos is here and they're going to paint this beautiful woodwork. Just incredible finish to me. It's just incredible. So they're gonna paint this beautiful woodwork and they're telling me I'm going to like it. But right now I want to cry. I'm a farm boy. It's been like this since day one, but they said they're going to paint.
Which one's that?
That's
Beautiful woodwork.
This kitchen was in a huge need of a makeover. Let's see if we can turn my friend Jeff around when we finish this project. Prep work is the most important part of a big project like this. I can't say enough how important this is for the rest of the project to go smoothly.
You're so fine.
We started by taking off the doors.
Let your body take control. You're on my mind, baby. Just move a little closer. And I say, oh, it's the night we'll both remember.
It's a good idea to mark all the doors so you know where they go when it's time to put them back. Carlos drew a map of the kitchen.
Close together, wanna make.
We also mark all the hinges so we can match them back up to their doors. It's a lot of work. Then you also have to clean. I used white lightning cleaner for this.
Let's get out.
You have to clean everything you're going to paint.
I wanna get to know you. I know a place where we can go.
This took me a few hours to do, like 8 hours in total of just cleaning. I also added painter's tape everywhere I needed to.
Sweet surrender. Oh, we're moving close together. Wanna make your body mine. And I say,
And we protected the floor by taping plastic cleaner things to it. Really, anything will work as long as it stops the paint from hitting the floor. Since we will be changing the hardware, you will need to fill up the holes from the old hardware.
body mine.
I did this with Dixie Mud.
Ooh, yeah, baby. I wanna make your body mine. Wanna make your body mine.
Like I said, prep takes a lot of work. I took all the doors home to paint them there. I set up my studio with some protection on the floor as well. I also set up a bunch of paint buckets to act as stands.
Remember, it's the night we'll both remember.
Also, I made sure to leave the tape which marked the doors on. Leave them where the hinges go so you don't have to worry about painting over them. So, once I had my door set up, it was time to paint. Before I continue, I want to give a shout out to Pam Haskins from 44 Marketplace. When it comes to kitchen and chalk paint, she's the person you want to go to. I watched a lot of her videos and asked her lots of questions, and she answered all. She recommended to add 2 coats of paint on each side of the door. And she recommended to use at least 3 coats of gator hide on the outside and 1 to 2 on the inside of the doors. Do all this before you install the doors back on. So that's exactly what I did.
It'd be easier for me if I turn away to flee. Oh, but there's something holding on.
Now, when it comes to gator hide, I finally learned how to use it correctly, thanks to Pam. The secret is water. Wet your brush and keep it wet the whole time you're using gator hide. You don't want to spray water directly on the gator hide, but you do want to wet your brush. Game changer for applying gator hide. Thank you, Pam.
But there's something holding on. It'd be easier for me. Oh, but there's something holding on. The way we long gone. So hard to fade away.
I learned so much about gator hide in this project, and I'm so glad I did. Then I went back to paint the drawers and the rest of the kitchen. I couldn't believe the coverage. I only used 2 coats and the orange is gone.
So hard to fade away. So hard to fade away. So hard to fade away. So hard to fade away.
Then gator hide as well. Aside from keeping your brush wet, you want to use long strokes with gator hide. Gator hide does not like to be overworked. It does not like when you go over it. If you miss a small section, just keep on going. Don't try to go back over it. You will have plenty more coats to cover everything.
So hard to fade away. So hard to fade away. I need to stay.
it was time for countertop and backsplash.
Keep it up one more minute.
You want to clean this really good before you start.
You got me checkmate.
I'm using white lightning cleaner for this as well.
No one's watching or nothing.
Once your countertop and the backsplash is dry, you want to add some slick stick. Slick stick will make sure we get the best bond between paint and countertop. On something like a countertop, this step is very important.
Call me up in a minute. Call me up, set me straight. Pickpocket my eye socket. There's no time to be prude. I let you kidnap my tongue in. I let you measure my waist and intense fire will take us higher than higher.
I did 2 coats of slick stick and let it dry overnight.
Take me to the edges of you. Ooh, ooh.
And now we can paint. I did the countertop and backsplash in the same time. I got this beautiful stencil online for the backsplash. I used caviar black and a roller to apply it.
Every little inch of my skin.
It's beautiful and worked perfect.
Can you feel the 7789? Tell me you do. Baby, I can't wait, begin.
You can also fix any imperfection with a little detail brush and some white.
Take me to the edges of you. Every little inch of my skin. Baby, I will let you in. Cuddle me blue. Take me to the edges of you. Every little inch of my skin. Baby, I will let you in.
For the countertops, I used 3 colors. Manatee Gray, Dixie Belle Fluff was my white,
Can I dance for you?
and some Gold Digger Moonshine Metallics for just a hint of gold. I began by adding 2 coats of fluff as my base.
Would that be cool? Butterflies in my stomach, butterflies in my chest. Heartbeat like a bird that's humming. Trust your words 'cause you know me best. Let's take a walk down a brick road. Click your heels and you'll be there.
Once that was dry, we can start the marble. You're going to need a C-sponge for this.
Play and promise you won't be
You're going to want to make sure it's moist.
if it's for you. Once my body gets to swaying, promise you won't be complaining. And I'll be saying, yeah.
Now I took some Manatee Gray and began tapping.
Would that be cool
You can see here it's pretty simple.
for you? Would that be cool? Yeah. Beautiful girls are coming, funny girls are Let's take a walk down a brick road. Click your heels and we'll be there. I want you, do you want me to? Once you hear the rhythm playing, promise you won't be complaining.
Next, I did the same with some gold digger.
Once my body gets to swaying, promise you won't be complaining. And I'll be saying, yeah, yeah. Can I dance for you? Would that be cool? Can I dance for you? Would that be cool? Oh, every heart in the world is looking for a partner. Many fish in the sea, but there's one I'm chasing after. I'm not afraid to tell the world.
Then, back to my fluffed white, my base color to tone everything down and blend it together.
Can I dance for you? Hey, would that be cool? Can I dance for you?
Making this countertop was so easy and it looks so classy when it was done. Actually, I was really shocked how easy it was. Now you just repeat this everywhere on the countertops. Also, you can wash the sea sponge from time to time if the colors start to mesh too much. You want to keep your work area wet, so have your sprayer handy. It's so beautiful. I was amazed and so satisfied with the results. And finally, when that dried, it was time for gator hide. Over the next week, I came every day and added another coat of gator hide. I did 6 in total. We also brought some doors every day and installed them as we went. Jeff ended up putting the new hardware on while we were out. This is the results of the project and I really hope Jeff likes it.
Okay, I'm the guy you met earlier. When they first started the project, I had my doubts about how this would come out, but I'm quite impressed with it. It looks much more inviting now, you know, and I'm thoroughly just stunned by the countertop, which is, it looks like granite to me. Come out very, very nice, and with all the new knobs and with everything that matches, it's very nice. But another incredible job by the Katie Carlos team.